Give me some noise, everybody. People look at me and can't tell that I'm poor. I wear nice clothes and act preppy so no one knows. But when you open my fridge, it shows. I'm poor. This work makes me anxious, and it makes me insecure. I'm tired of being poor. From the crusty laces of my shoes and awful stickman tattoos.
Stare back at me, it will laugh until I dry my tears and cheat. I don't know what I'm supposed to do. I will fail that test, but at least my homework is done now. I don't think I want friends. I think I just want to lie on my bed, knees tucked to my chest, thinking I'm not good at having friends. There are things you're supposed to say, but I never know what to say. Where do my hands go? And why are you looking at me like that? And I know I walk weird and my ears are small and people talk, but if you keep bringing it up, I'm going to realize that you notice my oddities first, and there are a lot to notice. I don't think I've ever been relaxed. I can't read because I have an essay.
Thank you, because man, you can't do that in this deal. But thank you so much, you did great. Can we get another round of applause for Scotty, please? Thank you so much. Next, we got somebody a little special, real special. Can I get a round of applause for Rupert?
Will we watch what we say, or chuck them at others who stand in our way? What if they cut as deep as a blade? How long will we make it? How red will the carpet be? Will we lose our temper and make others pay? If the sheets were just a pretty, with ribbons and blonde hair, would it cover up the damage? Could it even repair? The lives that were wasted because of a word. It was a joke, but no one else heard. The crying and screaming, the victims all dead. They just couldn't get the words out of their heads. If we were so afraid of death, will we choose not to speak? Or cover our ears until the blood leaks? Because their words are nice to me. I was stabbed by a million of invisible swords. Oh, really? What tell me was your words?
There's your word. Okay, Rupert, I see you.
Saddest story I have ever heard. A call early in the morning when I got the word. Now she say that is his son. He say not at all. Please miss me with the excuses. I am not involved. No, not at all. Tell all the homies that you're the one to blame. And when you speak my name, I'll need to explain the lies you told me. That's why I walked away. I never did complain. You never heard me say he's a sucker or buster. If they asked him that I am mad, I'm just sad it never worked out. And now you coming back? Second chance, forget all that. You gave her what we had. Yet and still, there's no love lost here.
If you can keep your head when all about you are losing theirs and blame it on you, if you can trust yourself when all men doubt you, but make allowance for their doubting too, if you can wait and not be tired by waiting or being lied about, don't deal in lies, or being hated, don't give way to hating, and yet don't talk too good or look too wise. If you can dream and not make dreams your master, if you can think and not make thoughts your aim, if you can be with both triumph and disaster and treat those two imposters just the same. If you can bear to hear the truth you've spoken, twisted by nays to make a trap for fools, or watch the things
Eyes opening. Hi, welcome to this beautiful world, except I can't help but ask why you decided to come. This world is so amazing, so full of possibilities, yet we contain ourselves and replace the light from the sun with the light from a little electric box. You are just like the rest. We are just like the rest. If you think the world out there is bad, nothing will ever compare to the cruelty inside of a phone. Social media is a black hole that never stops sucking everybody in. Aren't your fingers tired yet? Tired of scrolling endlessly until your brain is melted by red hearts and maybe words that you don't want to read? Eyes watching. What makes somebody so bold over social media? Comments are so hard to read when tears fill your eyes. Can you click out of a post before the next one falls? If you grew up learning how to hate, you didn't grow up at all. You must be prettier, you must be skinnier, you must be taller. When somebody breaks you, the pieces stay inside, lodged in the halls between your ribs and in the crawl space between your chest and your heart. Eyes hurting like a knife through your skin. The rabbit hole can't get any bigger now, but you're still digging it, digging a grave because you've killed the rabbit. Shouldn't you know something is wrong when the light and the dark inside you both look the same? How long do you have to go down the wrong path before it's too late to go down the right one? For every heaven, there is a hell. For every nose, there is a smell. For every start, there is an end, and that end is now. People get too brave when they can be anonymous. We're given too much power, given too much freedom. How long until you realize that it's easy to tease, but it's easier to kill? Too late now, eyes closing. Thank you.
I fantasize about this like in Chicago. Mercy, mercy, need not mercy, a lager. That's he, the mercy, the arbor. How do you say broken Spanish? We don't arbor. We know it's all in my diablo. Look why I'm bravery in my bravado. DJs need to listen to the models. You ain't got no Yeezys in your surround. Stupid, what the hell do I know? I was a Chinatown with a Nasra and my chicken that new deep filer. So much head I woke up this sleepy holler.
Tiger Woods and Nick left on for almost half a mile. I am the foremost expert on all things Asian. The Meiji era and the Band of the Samurai, done. Confucianism versus Taoism, I can give it to you with no slant. What's the difference between Asian stereotype 1 and 2? Well, let me tell you everything you want to know about my culture. Let me tell you in a Mulan-esque soliloquy, staring at the mirror asking, who is that girl I see? Let me tell you about Jackie Chan and about Bruce Lee and how they're related by blood to me. Let me tell you about derogatory terms and origins of words such as chink and gook. Let me tell you about honor and dignity. Let me tell you about a society that projects us as nothing but a secondary role and never the leading man. Let me tell you everything you don't want to know. Like how the word chink comes from the thinking of metal to railroad as slaves built train tracks for this country to be connected. Like how the zipper head down the street is called that because of the way our heads split open when struck with assault weapons, and how jeeps ran across corpses, and how someone clever that we were only good enough to unzip. And I still feel the shame of being Asian. The heat and pious dedication of June 11, 1963, the envy of blonde hair and blue eyes, and I still remember the anger of the kids. The anger that I held when those kids thought I would get them sick, and I still remember thinking my skin was all I was worth. Thank you.
And then there's Lainey, with the love in her heart. When she's around, I find it hard to understand. She wants me up and down again and again. I wish she would just leave me for dead. But do you know? I don't think she means it. I would give so much to believe it. There are times when I'll need you. And there are times when you're not around. And I am losing my patience. But I will love her from the grave. Thank you.
Makes me so proud. It's difficult. She's loud because that voice of the little girl that never healed in her never ever healed. Pains that she's going through and she don't know how to chill. My mama's going through so much. Raised 3 kids by herself, beat every single statistic set against her. First one at 16, second one was me, 19. Third one at 20. My mama is so loud. She could probably break concrete with her voice. Her words slice like daggers. Got you questioning your own choice. My mama is so loud. Her words move like an earthquake. She moves with power, you know, your favorite superhero that you playing on the game with the 2-strike move. Yes, she moves with power. My mama is so powerful. It's scary.
I'm about to make it tuck the whole summer in. They say I'm crazy, but I'm about to go dumb again. They ain't see me because I pulled up in my other band. Last week, I was in my other band. So your diamonds up, couple in it. Go again, photo shoot fresh. Looking like, well, I'm about to call the paparazzi on myself. Live from the Mercer. Run up on you the wrong way, I might murk you. Flee in the G450, you might surf it. Political refugees asylum can't be purchased. Everything for sale, I got 5 passports, I'm never going to jail. I made Jesus walk, so I'm never going to hell. The toil of the flow is never going to sell. Luxury rap, the is the earn. Sophisticated ignorance, write my curses in cursive. I get accustomed, you a customer, you're going to cuss you. Wait. And all these ladies in the house got me showing up. Did I hit you up beyond? Nah.
Hey y'all, how y'all doing?
Father, it's the first man I met. Father, what is your definition of love? Father, why don't you care about God like me? Father, why'd you hit wrong? Father, I tried to stop you. Father, why aren't you in my heart? Father, why can't I hear you? Father, why do I attract people just like me? Father, why can't I stop loving? And Father, when are you gonna learn to love yourself? Father, thank you for teaching me a lot. But Father, thank you for teaching me to be everything that you're not. And for anybody that's been able to do so, Father, just stand your path and love all you.
love you better than I did. You did like love.
Just what exactly do you expect? To complete the failures of your destiny? You mapped out my life before I could walk. You taught me to scream before I could talk. My shoulders, they carry the burden of hope. I want to fly free, not shackled by rope. I must do this. I must be a straight A. How about me just doing my best? Is that okay? All of this pressure, I need to let off some steam. Don't kill my mind before it can dream. I might be that little gray cloud, yet I'll always try my hardest in making you proud. Now all can be the brightest star in the sky, yet I am an eternal light because I do try. Thank you.
We all have that person that we look up to. Whether it be our grandparents, parents, siblings, or whether we take a look back into history at influential people that we look up to. People such as our first president, George Washington, for laying down the groundwork of America today. Whether it be MLK for breaking down barriers. Whether it be doctors like Edward Jenner that first found the vaccine. We look up to these people in a variety of different ways, whether that be for their breaking barriers, finding new ways to implement things. But the people we really need to look up to is each other. Look to your left and to your right. We are the people that we need to look up to. Whether you want to be a lawyer and a Supreme Court justice like Thurgood Marshall, be a doctor like Edward Jenner, and maybe one day find the cure for cancer. We need to be there to support each other, not tear each other down. We're each other's biggest critics, when quite honestly, we should be each other's biggest fans. We look at somebody based off of how they're dressed, how they present themselves, how they talk, and immediately want to tear them down. When in 20 years, America will be run by each and every one of us. When we tear each other down, it does nothing at all. We need to build each other up, not tear each other down. Because each and every one of us are the future of our America tomorrow. Thank you.
I got you getting this clear up. Come and give me that meme out. Get that? Oh, I can do this without y'all. I go back to the trap house. Better be in that mountain now.
I got this not breakdown.
I ain't thinking no handouts. Money come in an air route. They been down. Midtown. Huh. It's gonna be the best. I only got a check. I'm on the flex.
Got one on my day.
Alright, appreciate y'all. If we tired that we could be somewhere in the country, as long as you're around me, I pray that we can find. I wish we could spend some time. Go anywhere, be out of mind. Rolling in my suit and tie. That never feel like you and I. Oh yeah, you know that. Ele é o Brasil,